the House of Forgotten Things. Clara never expected to inherit anything from her great aunt, a woman she had only met a handful of times during childhood. When the letter arrived, confirming her ownership of a Victorian house on the outskirts of town, her curiosity outweighed hesitation. The house, she learned, had been left untouched for decades, a silent monument to forgotten lives. As she stepped inside for the first time, the air was thick with dust and a faint scent of lavender, a ghostly remnant of the past. Every creak of the wooden floor beneath her feet seemed to echo stories waiting to be uncovered. In the dim light, Clara's eyes caught an array of objects scattered throughout the rooms: a cracked porcelain doll, a collection of yellowed letters tied with a ribbon, and an old music box with intricate carvings. Each item seemed to hum with a silent energy, as if holding memories too fragile to speak aloud. Drawn to the music box, she wound it carefully, and a soft, haunting melody began to play. The sound filled the empty house, but soon she noticed that the melody was accompanied by faint whispers, almost like voices struggling to be heard through the veil of time. As days passed, Clara found herself returning to the house again and again, each visit unveiling more forgotten relics: a diary with entries abruptly ending, a cracked mirror reflecting not only her image, but faint shadows behind her, and a rocking chair that seemed to sway when no one was near. The house felt alive, but not in a way that was welcoming. It was as if the forgotten things were trying to communicate, to remind her of a story buried beneath layers of silence and neglect. Sleep became restless, filled with dreams of distant laughter and muffled cries, blurring the lines between memory and reality. One evening, while exploring the attic, Clara discovered a faded photograph tucked inside a weathered book. It showed a family standing proudly outside the house, faces familiar yet unfamiliar. Her great aunt was among them, but so was a little girl whose eyes seemed to follow Clara across time. The diary entries she had found earlier suddenly made sense. They belonged to the girl, and her last words hinted at a secret hidden deep inside the house. The air grew colder, and a presence made itself known, gentle but insistent. Clara realized the house wasn't just filled with forgotten things, but with forgotten souls longing to be remembered. Heart pounding, Clara followed the clues from the diary, tracing footsteps through shadowed corridors, until she reached a hidden door behind a tapestry. It creaked open to reveal a small room filled with trinkets, a child's toys, a music box identical to the one downstairs, and a dusty cradle swaying gently as if rocked by unseen hands. The whispers grew louder, forming words she could almost understand. Here, in this forgotten room, the past was waiting to be acknowledged. Clara whispered back, promising she would remember, that the house's secrets would no longer be lost to silence. The next morning, the house felt different, lighter, as if a heavy weight had been lifted. Clara packed the forgotten objects carefully, vowing to preserve their stories, to share the whispers of lives once lost to time. The house stood quietly behind her, no longer a place of silence, but a guardian of memories. Though the shadows still lingered, they no longer frightened her. They had become echoes of a past embraced, a reminder that even forgotten things have a place in the world when someone chooses to remember.